속은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도모 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 레이스 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 뭐 사실 조금 때 같아 그 내 같아 그 다니는 건 달라.
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Cunningham, Maxey out there with James. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jared McCain, and it's Ingram in at the 3. Corralling rebounds, these teams are excellent at it. How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession by making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Now here's Maxey. They set a pick. Inside. It's deflected. Ingram against Brown. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Ingram against Brown. Here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Maxey covering, and here's Ingram from the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in. First quarter, just over a minute played. Now Maxey. Pass to Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Ingram, the pass to Cowens. Now here's O'Neal. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Maxey covering. Pass to Ingram. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Maxey surveys. Here he goes. Got it. Maxey's got 6 points.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Maxey covering. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 9. They set the pick. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Maxey. Drives to the hoop.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Nets trail by 7. And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Your next team.
Ingram up top, defended by Brown. And that one's good. Ingram's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
They set the screen. Maxey passes to Kukoc. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Price. Maxey covering. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Outside Maxey. He takes it in. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Pass to McGinnis. And here's Ingram outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 7. 58 seconds left now in the first quarter. Brown against Ingram. Here's Kukoc. Clock at 6. Brown with a screen. Kukoc, the pass to Brown. Some solid defense from Ingram. Nets trail by 4. Outside McCain. To the inside. Here's McGinnis. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Takes it inside. And there's James from the arc. That shot missing. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Sacramento. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back with you shortly. hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Kyrie Irving, also Max Christie out there, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Pass to Howard. Beyond the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Lever. From deep. Price can't get it to go. Sacramento has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Irving, the pass to Chamberlain, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Price. He's scoreless. Pass to Cowens. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento. Left side Irving. Outside Christie. And he taps it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Cunningham's checked in for the Kings. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
So the Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Nets trail by 8. Pass to Cowens. Here's Lever. Screen by O'Neal. Lever passes to Cowens. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Kings lead by 8. And here is Irving. Outside Christie. Pass to Howard. Three-pointer. The shot no good. For Brooklyn, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And it's Irving off the drive. Off with the layup. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Price. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Up top, O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now it's just a 4-point Kings lead. The Kings have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And there's the screen. To the paint. And it's Cunningham missing. The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Price, the pass to Lieber. Here's Cowens. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Irving.
Substitutions on the court.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Kukoc. He's covered by O'Neal. Ingram with the double team.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's James. No points yet. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half. Pass to McGinnis. And here's Ingram from the arc. Nails it from 3. Ingram's got 10.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the free ball.
And here's Brown. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from 14. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside Maxey. There's a screen from behind the arc. Buries it from 3. 16 points for him.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Maxey covering. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Kukoc. Maxey with it. James outside. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Cunningham's checked in for Sacramento. Howard comes in for Brown. 24 seconds left to play in the half.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Here's Ingram. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
There's a screen. Here's Maxey. And it's rejected. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay.
The previous play is under review.
Room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And the first half now in the books. The Kings on top. They lead by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh man, it's a hot dog. Jeez, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel sandwiched between two great debaters. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Sacramento Kings.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Nets trail by 6. We've got Brandon Ingram, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Ingram. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Now Maxey. Off target at the rim. And for the Nets, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Back to Ingram. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. PA?
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Maxey. 16 points for him. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 18.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Sacramento grabs the miss. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. On the take. He got a piece of it. Oh, they pick off the pass. 3 on 3. Pass to Cowens. Down low. Deflects the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Brown. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Now here's O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Nets trail by 8. Maxey covering. Outside Ingram. Launches it. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Going with a whole new group out there. And so here's Sacramento, leading by 5. Now here's Irving. Pass to Kukoc. Inside. And here's McCain to the wing on the left. Cowens. Great positioning on the putback. The Kings lead by 3. Right side, Irving. And there's a pick. And they pick up 2. Irving's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Now checking in for Brooklyn. Number 24.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Cowens. Now O'Neal. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
15.
Here's Price. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Kukoc. Hartenstein a screen. 5 on the clock. Kukoc, the pass to Irving. Fires, top of the key. Offensive rebound. Christie against McCain. Irving up top. 4-3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McCain. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Kings lead by 3. Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Here's Price. No points so far. Outside McCain. A minute 37 left in the third. Here's O'Neal. Hartenstein pulls it in. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Kukoc, no good. Nets trail by 5. Outside McCain. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range, take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Cowens. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Here's Price. He's guarded by Irving. Price can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Kukoc. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 7-point Kings lead.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the wing. Here's Lever. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Kings have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Howard finds Irving. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 tonight. Ingram fires from way outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Sacramento on top. They're up 7. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Kings. They've got Jaylen Brown, and it's Boeheim in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Price. Maxey covering. Pass to Lever. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Price. No good on the triple.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
To the paint. Boeheim. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth.
Next foul. Zach Lever. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Maxey from deep three-point land.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Lever passes to Price. Screen by O'Neal. And there's the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Brown looking around. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
And he can't get the first one. So the Kings making a change here. And he's good on the second.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Making a change here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any free they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by Brooklyn.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to McGinnis. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
With the tip. Rebound by Lever. Nets trail by 8. Here's Price. There's the triple. Hits a three-pointer. Price has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's the pick. Brown passes to Maxey. Let's go with a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Check by James. Rebound by Sacramento. Chamberlain's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's James on the wing. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Pass to McGinnis. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Cunningham's checked in for Sacramento. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And they call an illegal screen here.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, it's been a disaster.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 5. Outside Ingram. Fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
James with the ball. O'Neal covers. He gets it to go.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. McCabe can't get the 3.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Here's James. Shakes him. There's the drive.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And stolen by Brown. Whoa! Jaylen Brown! A big-time finish.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Ingram against Brown. It's McCain on the wing. Checked by James. 16 feet out. Oh, the shot is off. The Kings lead by 8. Maxey. And rejected. McCain cashes in from 18.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. There's a screen. Deflected.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. So he can't get either to fall. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Ingram! It's good!
And you have to love the intensity from Ingram when they're up against it, always ready to attack.
The Kings call timeout. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team's 5th foul. On the line for the Kings, Will Chamberlain. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, Brooklyn. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Buries it from outside! And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Penalty. At the line for the Kings, James. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. From deep. James rips down the board. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento. James. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so it's Sacramento with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
Be attending if you're sending me selfies. I gotta be doing too many times I told you. Stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm jizzing on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got some for hating on this. I'm waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been
drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with him. This ain't Disney. Spin that benefit. Still identity. For the can you flip it? Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, you'll get your paw pawns chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white. Like it beef with in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo, put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. you need help with something, pump the gas or something. Order 2K1s on that, put confetti on it. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Now the fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. Having ganger on him. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Got the trenches banging on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen her with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Barber, these say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better week, he won't make it. Keep going on some was poppin' currents. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy puppy. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't fine nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxey. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me in this big blue. Watch me only good and cooking. Watch me Matilda. Watch me drive the form with my kneecap. Before they close it. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. All the love go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like Alvin the Chipmunk. On my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God. I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
Tell me if you still love her. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to you way before.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Now Sacramento starting five. We've got Chamberlain. James is out there with Maxey. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Koulibaly is out there with Nash. Then it's Duren. Then there's Edwards. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Now here's Brown. Outside, Maxey. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Duren. Now Koulibaly. Holmgren outside. Off target with his three. And it's Sacramento's ball. James, the pass to Brown. Chamberlain a screen. It's Brown with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
And the call will be against Bronny James. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nash outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Kings. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice. And Cunningham is an elite offensive player, a guy who can score in bunches and does a little bit of everything for his team.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Holmgren outside. Back to Nash. Sinks that one from the post.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Nash against Maxey. Plays it up and banks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Koulibaly. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Holmgren can't hit.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Cunningham kicks to Maxey. And stolen by Nash. And now Nash pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Maxey against Nash. Bounce pass Maxey. Brown the pass to Maxey. Takes it inside. Here's Chamberlain. And the layup's good off the glass.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Here's Koulibaly. Nash with the screen for Koulibaly. Pass to Holmgren. It's good. This game is all even.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Checked in for Sacramento. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Maxey attacking, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
And here's Nash. Here's Koulibaly. For three, Holmgren. The rebound by James.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Pass to Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the inside. Nance. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Inside, here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside, Scott. Here's Embry, guarded by Chamberlain. Embry, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Irving. Out to Kukoc. Launches a 3. No good on that one. And it's Sloan with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Here's Embry. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Chamberlain with a screen on Scott. 1:12 left in the first quarter. A high post shot, and he connects with the jumper.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's Scott. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Here's Embry. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
At Holmgren, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Embry. 6 on the shot clock. Good. Embry's got 6. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Irving. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Scott the pass to Embry. Back to Scott. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wayne Embry.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 16 seconds left in the first. Holmgren against Kukoc. .17-foot shot on the way. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead. They lead by 4 and will return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
They've got Scott, also Johnson out there. And it's Sloan in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Johnson down low, defended by Christie. Scott against Maxey. Down low, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Scott against Maxey. He takes it in and slam dunk by Maxey.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Scott. Hasn't made one yet. Over Maxey. Scott can't get it to go. The Kings trailing. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
That free throw, no good. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And it's Brown missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Scott. Back to Johnson. Scott with the screen on Christie. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Nash is checked in for the Suns. Now, here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Brooklyn Nets. Nash, the pass to Holmgren. Scott against Christie. For 3, Holmgren. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Suns leading by 3. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Nash, the pass to Embry. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brown with the screen on Scott. Here's Christie, and the layup is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Nash. Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. From downtown, and Chet Holmgren gets the 3. Holmgren's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called by the Kings. So it's Both teams making substitutions here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. James sets the screen for Irving, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Suns leading by 6. Now Nash. Pass to Koulibaly. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Chamberlain with a screen on Koulibaly. James dishes to Chamberlain.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. No good on that. And Phoenix making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Nash. Out to Edwards. Duren down low. Chamberlain on him. Duren no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
The Kings have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
That free throw missing.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
And he's good on the second. Teams are starting to hit their stride in this early portion of the NBA season, Tim. Do you feel like you've hit your broadcasting rhythm yet?
I'm getting there, Kevin. You're making it easy for me. It's unbelievable. It's like putting a great point guard for a shooter. You can't make it any easier. I've got my game notes down. I'm feeling good, but honestly, I think it's going to take everybody a few weeks before we really feel like we're in midseason form.
Routine and rhythm are big parts, whether you're broadcasting or, Tim, on the floor.
Boy, Kevin, that is so true.
And here's Irving following Steve Nash's 3. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Embry, guarded by Kukoc.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Koulibaly. Rebound by the Kings. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds now in the game. James, the pass to Chamberlain, and stolen by Nash. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Pass to Embry. Suns moving the ball around. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Kings trail by 7. Here's James. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. It's stolen by Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Jaylen Brown, 2 shots. Sacramento calls timeout.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Brown drops them both. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Nash against Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, that's a great job by Nash, just earning that call. He makes the defense so uncomfortable.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
From deep, Maxey connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Embry. 5 to shoot. Fade away. Here's Durham, and it's blocked. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 3. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And, Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, you know, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, you know, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
Sharing is caring. Right now, these guys do not care about keeping each other involved. If they did, they probably would be up in this game.
I thought you didn't deal in hypotheticals, Shaq.
I don't.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We're around the halfway point, and these guys aren't slowing down a bit. We'll see who turns on the Jets and pulls away in the race.
Which rookies hit that wall along the way? Bam!
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the court right now for the Kings, Chamberlain is out there with Cunningham. Then it's James. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Brown in at the 3. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The Suns leading. On the wing, Koulibaly. James covering.
Billy Cunningham. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Koulibaly. Still scoreless. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's the Kings with the ball. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Maxey with it. Duran picks him up. Maxey kicks to James. Brown the pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Duran. Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Holmgren. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Now Koulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Holmgren can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you guys.
The sky is the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's James. He has yet to score.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And here are the Suns now. Edwards passes to Duren. For 3, Holmgren.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Here's Coulibaly, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Edwards. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 7. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Kings. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Cunningham. The Kings leading. Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. The drive by James. Up and in on the layup. James has got his second bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Duren. Nash kicks to Holmgren. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside, Maxey. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Johnson. Nash with no one around. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Nash has got the game tied up here for the Suns. And so here's Sacramento. Brown with it. He has 7. Outside, Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Maxey's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Kings. Johnson outside. Back to Nash. Johnson outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now here's James. Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. James with it. Duren picks him up. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. They double-team Chamberlain. Kukoc kicks to Brown. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Howard comes in for Jaylen Brown. Christie's checked in for James. And Irving subbed in for Maxey. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. change here. .122 left to play in the third. Scott the pass to Stewart. Now Johnson. 6 to shoot for the lead. No good. For Sacramento, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Here's Cage, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Sloan kicks to Scott. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Howard, pass to Irving. Rodman sets the screen for Irving to the inside, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Here's Scott. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Sweet move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Sacramento, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
For the Kings.
Free throw, good, Irving. That one is no good. Here's Embry. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Sacramento up by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
The definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Holmgren. Scott is out there with Johnson. And it's Embry in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Sloan. Lets the 3 fly. Rodman with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Cage. Pass to Christie. And he banks in the layup. Christie's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 4.
Kings foul. King. First personal foul.
The Suns making a change here. Nash is checked in. Suns trail by 5. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Now, here is Irving. There's the screen. Banked in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Nash. Johnson left side. It's up a 3. Here's Embry. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
On the wing, Irving. There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's Scott. Count the basket.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's Irving. And the Kings, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Guys, after the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Maxey, no good. Suns trail by 7. Coulibaly finds Holmgren. Back to Coulibaly. Holmgren with a screen on James. And stolen by James. By himself. And James throws it down.
Well, that's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Coulibaly with it. James covering. Now, Coulibaly. Holmgren. The 3 goes down.
It's an incredible advantage to have a 7-footer who can shoot like Holmgren.
Howard against Edwards. Now, here's Howard. James outside. The 3 doesn't go. Edwards against Howard. Now, Duran. Ferocious finish. Oh, he rocked the rim.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Howard. Sacramento leading by 4. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Now Duran. It's tipped and stolen by Chamberlain. Maxey, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Yeah, count it.
The skill from Holmgren is something to behold.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's James. Now Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Duran pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Third break of the foul. 15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Sacramento making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in. And Koulibaly drops them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now, here's Maxey. And there's the dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Maxey against Nash. Koulibaly drained from outside.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Maxey with it. Duran picks him up.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Nash against James. Count it.
And Nash wants to be that guy to take the big shot. This is what being a leader is all about.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Shooting for Sacramento, Tyrese Maxey, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Hands off, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Duran, third personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Wilt Chamberlain, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Down he goes for 3.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Kyrie, it's a top-tier matchup out there. Is this one you circled on the calendar to show what you're all about?
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. Little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
That's how you get better. You look at every single game as a top-tier matchup. Thanks, Kyrie.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got 3 white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on
We
that.
got London on the train.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, money on my baby, I got money on my brains. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100 million, man. Hey, on a double streaming, reading, Gucci, bang. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my Cola Shorty made up my Brody. If